My definition of globalization would be different parts of the world coming together to create a product or service.
The earth coming together in many ways, economically, other ways, tons of ways.
Selling and trading of products and goods between countries.
Countries collaborating together to make products.
I don't know what globalization is.
Countries coming together and understanding different ways of producing things.
Basically, the world marketplace is getting smaller.
Process of integration through international trade.
Globalization in the fashion industry is a process of integration among designers, manufacturers, and consumers of different countries. Globalization has changed the fashion industry for the better. It has changed the way that designs are created, where they're manufactured, and distributed. This process not only inspires designers, but also the everyday consumer to pull inspiration from across the globe.
My favorite designer right now is Tory Burch because I think she's classy yet edgy. I have no idea where Tory Burch is from.
I'm probably a Nike guy. Designer headquarters is, I think, somewhere in the Midwest.
Louis Vuitton is my favorite designer. Louis Vuitton is from France.
My favorite designer and brand is J. Crew. J. Crew is an American company.
My favorite designer or brand is Adidas. I don't know where Adidas is located.
One of my favorite designers is Oscar de la Renta. Oscar de la Renta is from the Dominican Republic.
My favorite designer would have to be Zara. I think Zara is located in Spain.
One of my favorite designers is Michael Kors. Michael Kors is an American designer.
Right now, a pair of brown riding boots. I do not know where these brown riding boots are manufactured.
Probably my Nike shoes. I'm going to say Asia. I'm going to say poor child, not paid well Asia.
My favorite Louis Vuitton items are his handbags. Louis Vuitton manufactures his products in France.
From J. Crew, I really like their jeans and their sweaters, and I love their shoes. Many of their shoes and purses and kind of like leather goods I know are made in Italy.
Adidas sweatpants. I could not tell you where Adidas manufactures their stuff.
I actually really like and own a few pieces of his jewelry. They do have a manufacturing plant in Queens, New York, and then also one in Italy.
I love Zara's home collection. I would assume Zara manufactures their products in Spain.
I like everything that Michael Kors makes. I really like his watches and his shoes and his purses and his clothes and everything. I have no idea where Michael Kors manufactures products, but I would assume it's all over the place.
And given that fashion is global now, do you notice a difference in consumers' trends when it comes to fashion?
You know, everybody asks me that, and I have to tell you that when you have a bestseller, it's the bestseller in Russia, in China, in Paris, in Sao Paulo, everywhere. A woman is a woman. And I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. I think women are, you know, and also because we live in the internet, they are more and more alike.
It is apparent that many designers' collections are inspired by other countries and cultures.
I've been creating clothes since I was about 10. My mom passed down her sewing machine to me, which was really special. I get my inspiration from other designers in other countries. A lot of the designs I create are basic, but I look for students on campus. I read fashion blogs and magazines and watch television shows in order to expand my horizons and get more inspiration. Without globalization, I wouldn't be nearly as creative and my clothes would be a lot more repetitive.
I studied abroad in Italy and it definitely changed my style for the better. Being submerged in other culture, I learned new trends and picked up on styles that I never would have thought of on my own. There were some similarities between the fashion in Italy and the fashion here, but for the most part, their styles and trends were much more bold and daring than what you see here. After my trip, I feel much more confident in some of the fashion risks that I take.